Our lives as men should not be built on whether we have a wife or not, whether we have a family or not. Yes, at some point you may want to leave a legacy, because what's the purpose in building this amazing life and then leaving it to the state? We don't have that luxury. Other nationalities of men do have that luxury, but not us.
He basically concludes that marriage is not beneficial to black men. Now, I don't know how he came to this conclusion that for some reason black men don't have something beneficial going on when it concerns them trying to build a foundation with a black woman. I don't know how he came to this conclusion.
She brings you out on TV and out in public like Will Smith's wife does him, man, and embarrasses him all the time. Or the way Gabrielle Union does Dewayne Wade, man, brings him out in public, man, and shows the whole world that she's in control of the household. Even gets that fool to admit it on national television. See, I want you men to understand, man, that I'm not against relationships. I'm not against being in a committed relationship with a woman. What I'm against is doing something that has no benefit.
And then for him to use people like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, to use people like Dewayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, two men who are highly effeminate, two men who are highly effeminate. And then we can argue that they're a part of the Skittlehead community, but that's another time for another day. We can't use celebrities that are pawns and used against us as examples of why black men shouldn't be in family-oriented relationships. You're telling me as a black man, 22 years old, that I can't try to find, or that I shouldn't even have this in my mind. This shouldn't be a priority for me. You know, I shouldn't get my hopes up when it comes to finding an intimate relationship with a woman, especially a black woman, and building something with her, building a foundation with her. Because look at what happened with Will Smith. Look at what happened with Dewayne Wade. Look at what happened with Dr. Dre.
See, if this thing had a benefit, I'd be all for it. If marriage had a benefit, I'd be all for it. If monogamy had a benefit, I'd be all for it. But you'd be hard pressed to tell me any type of benefit that monogamy has. Only thing I've ever seen monogamy do to a man is bring him down.
One of the primary issues that I have with the red pill community and people who make red pill content is that they push this narrative to men around my age, between the age of 18 and 24, that you should not even look at or invest your time into trying to get to know a woman and trying to marry her because of divorce. Now, mind you, when you look at these men and they give you this analysis, or they give you this example of men getting messed over because of them being in a relationship with a woman, mind you, they don't have an example for themselves. Most of them were raised up in single parent households. Most of them were raised up in dysfunctional households. So all they know is dysfunction.